Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Mrs. Bandu's Math Movies. This is Course 2, Lesson 5-1, Ratios. We will be beginning a chapter dealing with ratios and different applications of ratios. So this section is introductory. So let's get right into it. First of all, a ratio is, let me enlarge that just a bit. A ratio is a comparison of two quantities by division. Okay? You can write a ratio in three different ways. One of them is the word 2 in between two numbers, so 5 to 7. You could also write it with a colon, 5:7, or 5/7 in fraction form. The third is the way we probably, if we're computing or having to do math with, we're usually going to write them that way. All three are appropriate, and technically we should read all three of them as 5 to 7. Okay, algebraically we might say A to B with the word 2 in between, A:B, or A/B where B is not 0. And again, remember, B cannot be 0 because we cannot divide by 0. Okay. Equivalent ratios are ratios that name the same number. Okay, we're going to find that ratios are going to work very much like fractions. So the things that we learned with fractions, we're going to be able to apply here with ratios as well. Okay, writing ratios. There are 7 red stripes and 6 white stripes on the flag of the United States. Write the ratio of red stripes to white stripes in 3 ways. The order in which it's stated is the order in which you want to write your ratio. So red is 7, so it's going to be 7, T-O, 7 to 6, 7:6, or 7/6. Those are the 3 different ways to do this. Okay, pretty straightforward there. Okay, you do have a couple of quick checks here. You're going to look at white keys compared to all keys and black keys compared to white keys. So you need to count black, white, and the total number of keys when you start doing your quick check on that. I'm going to move on to the next example. If you want to do the quick check now, remember you can always pause it and then come back to your notes later. Okay. Writing equivalent ratios. Let's see here. We want to find a ratio equivalent to 14/4. So, in this case, since 14 and 4 both have a common factor, we can do this. So, the greatest common factor of 4 and 14 is 2. So, we will actually divide 14 by 2 to get 7, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay, so 7/2. All right, writing equivalent ratios. Write the ratio 2 pounds to 56 ounces as a fraction in simplest form. Okay, in a case like this, what we want to do is we want to convert everything to common units and generally the smallest unit that we have there, or the smaller of the units. Okay, so in this case we're going to convert the 2 pounds into ounces. Since there are 16 ounces in every pound, I'm going to take 2 times 16 to get 32 ounces over the 56 ounces. So again, starting out with 2 pounds over 56 ounces, convert by multiplying by 16, so I get 32 ounces over 56 ounces. So 32 and 56 have the greatest common factor is 8. So in order to simplify, or I'm going to divide each term by 8. So 32 divided by 8 is 4, 56 divided by 8 is 7. Okay. And finally, comparing ratios. The ratio of girls to boys enrolled at King Middle School is 15 to 16. There are 195 girls and 208 boys in grade 8. Is the ratio of girls to boys in grade 8 equivalent to the ratio of girls to boys in the entire school? Okay, so what you want to do is get your two ratios. Girls to boys in the entire school is 15 to 16, and in 8th grade it's 195 to 208. So set up your two ratios. One way to do this is to write each of the ratios then as a decimal, and remember that means the numerator or the top first term divided by the second term. When I take 15 divided by 16, I get 9.375, and you do definitely want to double check me on a calculator because sometimes I do make mistakes. And also 195 divided by 208 gives me 0.9375. Since the two decimals are equivalent, the ratio of boys to girls in grade 8 is equivalent to the ratio of boys to girls in the entire school. Okay. And you do have a few more quick checks here as well. Find a ratio equivalent to 7/9. Remember, you can also multiply to do that. In number 3, you're going to have to do some conversion. And number 4, you can tell whether the ratios are equivalent or not. You can turn each into a decimal. You could also do cross products if you want. There's a multitude of ways to do this. So please have these completed by next time we meet in class, and I look forward to seeing you soon now. Thank you. Bye.